Hi guys, Nirvash here, bringing you guys another Destiny 2 video. So today we'll be looking at what to do in Destiny 2. So if you're a returning player or a new player, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck do you do in this game? Well, hopefully this will help you out. So this is an accumulation of knowledge that I've kind of gained throughout the few months that I've started playing Destiny 2 from Season 10. So hopefully this is helpful, and if you do like, I'll say that at the end, I don't want to say it now, but yeah, stay tuned. And also veterans, you might learn something new if you haven't already, but apart from that, hopefully you guys enjoy. So what do you actually do? Well, first of all, I suggest you guys talk to Zavala, okay? What do I get from Zavala? Well, you're gonna get the quest called Raising Our Defenses. So I don't have it here because I completed it. Why? Because if you go through it at the very end of it, not only do you get your seasonal artifact, but you'll also get the seasonal event, which is called bunkers. So what is your seasonal artifact? It's this thing. Every season it changes, and you have to pick up your artifact every time. So why do I suggest doing this first the second you go back? Well, as you can see, plus 19, this actually helps me out in my power level. I'll explain what power level is later on and how to get powerful gear and how to level up, but I also have a video on that already, but I'll briefly mention it here. So after doing that quest, what do you do next? Well, I suggest going through the campaigns if you haven't done it already. First of all, talk to Amanda Holiday. She'll give you the 3 campaigns that's available for free players, which is the Red Ward, Osiris, and also the Warmind. So these are your story-based missions, which goes through cutscenes, amazing cutscenes may I add, and kind of give you the gist on what Destiny 2 is about. And I highly suggest doing that. As you can see here, the Red Ward, this will start me off in the Red War campaign, and this is, you have to do this for all characters, by the way. After that, you can start doing the quest for New Light. So what do I mean? These things here. You'll obviously have more. So if you look at our map right now, these people here that I'm about to say, like Zavala, Shax, Banshee, Drifter, Hawthorne, and Ikora Ray will have New Light missions for you, kind of saying, alright, this is the new quest line, this is the new campaign called New Light, which will let you travel across the globe or across the galaxy and go through these different planets and kind of discover them and their own unique storyline in those area. Okay, Zavala, thank you. So those are the quests. That's where you start off. So first off's campaign, and if you feel like you're getting bored with a campaign, you kind of want to do something else, I suggest once you're in a specific area or map, destination area, like the EDZ here, or European Dead Zone Earth, which the Red Wall campaign will lead you to, I suggest doing the story mission and talking to Vedrum here. I totally butchered his name, but talk to this guy and you will discover EDZ. Now, let me quickly talk about discovering planets. As you see here, discover the EDZ. Why is this good? Well, as you see here, these little points that I have, these are fast travel points, okay? You can click this and you can fast travel to each one of these points. It'll also unlock the adventure modes that's in here, which is a different part.
Nice to have Fenchurch back.
And as you can see, all I have to do is discover it, and then you can get rid of it if you don't want to do it. These is different activities here, like this, the forges, which I'll get to, and Sacred for the Past, which is a raid, which I'll get to later on, and the strikes. I'll explain all this. So as you can see, those are the quests. You can go through each planet and discover the unique story, and you get to know more about what's going on in the game. So what's next is activities. Now I already have activity video already made, which is in my YouTube channel. Please check that out. But I'll quickly briefly show you guys what the activities in the game is. So first is strikes, your Vanguard strikes. What is this? Well, in other games, in other MMO games, strikes are practically your dungeons that you queue up for. You do certain challenges within a map and then you kill the boss at the end. Strikes here is like that, but dungeons is not the same here in Destiny 2. Raids, for example, is completely the same in the same of World of Warcraft. Instead of having 12 people, you get 6 instead in Destiny 2. Here you only get 3 people, okay, for Vanguard strikes. Now how do I start this? Talk to Zavala, and he'll lead you to introduction to strikes, okay. After that, you'll get brought on to do what the Vanguard strikes is. You click on the Vanguard, go to your destinations, Vanguard, and you'll mostly start doing Vanguard strikes. Okay, this is just a playlist of what you can do, and you get rewards throughout. Okay, I'll explain what these symbols are, arc singe and stuff like that. The Nightfall, the Ordeal, he will actually lead you on to that. It's a different level, but as you can see, you can change the level difficulty. The higher it is, the more items you can get. So, like for instance, new exotics and sending chance a lot more common. So, which is really good. And that's your dungeons. Now, if you want something more in PvP, Crucible is the thing for you there. These are different core game modes, alright? These ones here are your core game modes. You have Rumble, Control, Elimination, Survival. This is mostly, Control is your 6v6. This is your free-for-all. Eliminations is 3v3s, same with Survival. These are different things. These are your competition based. This, you die, you respawn this, you have to wait for someone to spawn you, etc. Okay, these are just the weekly changes here. And obviously your private match classic mix, which is just a 6v6 thing. So where do I talk to that? You talk to Lord Shax to get particular bounties. Okay, I'll get to that now. What bounties is, I'll get to that in a bit actually. So next up, if you like PvE but not so much with PvP, but you want to have a tad bit of competition and earn some good loot, I suggest doing Gambit. Just a normal one. Prime, you get to that once you get good with Gambit. Okay, so Gambit is practically a PvE/PvP game mode where 2 teams of 4 will take out ads or mobs, which they drop these things called motes. You pick it up, you bank it in the middle of the map. There's this kind of big tower looking thing. I'll actually show you what it looks like because a lot of people don't know what the bank looks like. Right, let's go to the annex. Also, the drifter is where you ask for the quest on Introduction to Gambit. I highly suggest you do that and you do the quest line for him, because it'll lead you on to Reckoning, and I'll explain what that is in a bit. So you go to this guy, Gambit, you speak to him and he gives you Introduction to Gambit. I don't have it now because I've already completed it, but I see this kind of giant tube here behind him. This is called the bank. Okay, so in Gambit you will see this spawn in somewhere, and you kill mobs, you get a mote, and then you'll have like 4 items in 4 kind of multiple trajectory points here that you can bank it, and that's how you do it. The first one who banks, the first team who banks full gets a prime evil, practically spawning in a boss. The first team that kills their boss wins. And the catch is, the PvP side of it, the other team can invade. There's going to be a portal and you can go through it in certain points. It'll be indicated on the, you'll get the gist of it. There's going to be a bar and how much you fill up, and each kind of line in between those bars, each section requires you to bank, and once you bank, fill up that section, that bar, you get to have a portal. So you can go in and kill your opposing team, and deny them of motes to get them pissed off before they bank it, and you end up winning. And also you can actually see where the heck they are in the map, so their names will show up, like as you see here, people's names are showing up, same in Gambit. So that's what Gambit is. And raids, you go talk to Hawthorne, which is up here, which is a group content. You have to be in a clan for this, or you don't have to be in a clan for this. but I highly suggest you do this with a clan because it is not a random playlist thing that you just go in and queue up for. This is, you need a pre-organized group. I mean, you have to have a group going into it. You can't just do this solo. So as you see here, Hawthorne, you have these quests that you can do. And here's your banners. To place it down, you get a buff, whatever. Replenishes your HP, your ultimate replenishes everything for you. Toting ammo.
Take care of yourself,
So that's what
okay?
raids are. Okay? So that's what practically what everything is. So now what is bounties? As you can see here, I have bounties here. Now if I do this, I get enhancement cores, I get XP, I get a bunch of things. So where do I get this? Well, let's see, specific vendors.
I'm here.
Strike bounties. You talk to Zavala. PvP bounties. You go to shacks. And for calibration, just kill enemies and wear this weapon and kill a weapon enemies with that said weapon. You talk to Banshee, which is good. Like for instance, shotgun, I think. Sword. I just have to equip a sword, which I don't have right now. But I just go around and I'll kill things with a sword and I pretty much hand it in. Once it finishes, you can just click it to kind of reward and kind of, you know, you get it and it gives you mod components and enhancement cores, which is really nice. I also highly suggest while you're going through your quest lines, you go to Ada 1. Alright, this chick will give you this heavy machine gun in my back. Now Ada will give you really good gear, so I highly suggest you do it because the gear that she gives is really good. So that's why. Let's just go back and show you where she is. So you go to the annex, and what she gives is bounties as well, which she requires you to get certain weapons with. And these weapons can help you in this time that you're making the time that you start playing, and also in endgame. It takes a while to get. So you go here, just follow the way I just went, and you see these things. These are the weapons that you can get. You talk to her.
What's ours can be yours.
And you can practically get these weapons, and obviously you can have bounties for her. For instance, this, you can get this, but I kind of don't want to do this. It's bows, it's not my thing. But yeah, you do that and you get certain stuff. So let me recap. There's so many things I just said in this video. First of all, talk to Amanda Holiday, but after only getting the thing called raising our defenses. Okay, after you get your seasonal artifact, then you get the bunkers section, you do your Red War campaign, and then you do quests. Okay, but I also suggest you do your things for your bunkers. You'll get to see what I mean once you get to start it off. I don't want to spoil it. I will make a video on how to do your bunkers and how to do them efficiently as well. So apart from that, that's about it. Hopefully this is informational, and hopefully this guides you on. This is a pretty long video, but yeah, hopefully that helps you out. Oh yeah, before I forgot to mention, this forge thing, this will unlock after you do Ada 1, after you follow her questline. So I suggest getting your season artifacts, getting to know what the campaigns are, do a few bit of the quest, and also getting your power level, your gear. I will briefly talk about it now actually, and I will link the full video down below on explaining what powerful gear is. So practically your gear here, as you can see here, power level, this kind of, you'll pick up gear and you wear them. Practically the higher the level, as you see here, 1006, the better. But of course you're gonna get exotics, legendaries, and stuff like that, so do keep them. Apart from that, yeah, that's about it. If you guys do have any more questions, please do comment down below. And if you guys like this, please leave a like and subscribe. I am aiming to get 100 subscribers. I would love to get that. And also check out my stream. I recently just got affiliated, so that's really good. I'll be streaming regularly. The next few weeks I won't be as much because I do have college stuff that I still need to do. But apart from that, if you guys would like to join a clan or join me on my Discord and ask me questions there, because sometimes I won't be able to answer people on the comment section in YouTube. I don't know why, it's just weird like that. So I can't see a lot of comments. So if you guys do have any questions, do ask me in Discord. And if you guys want to join a clan, my clan that I'm in called Path of the Guardians, we help a lot of members out. We help a lot of guardians out, and if you're new to the game, join in. So join in there. The link's down in the description, and also the clan Discord is going to be at the description. Please join that. We are doing raids on a weekly basis, weekends specifically. We are only a PC based clan. We don't have any console players, and also we don't have any consoles anyway. I don't have console, so I can use a controller though on PC, just because I can use aimbot, or rather aim assist. But yeah, apart from that, hopefully this is informative and that it's helpful, and yeah, hopefully this helps. So hopefully you guys do enjoy, and apart from that, I've totally said that word too many times. See you guys next time. Peace. I should really make a freaking outro, huh? Oh well, I'll keep this in. Later guys.